Hello, I'm Vanina, one of the directors of Learn Easy system. You can see a picture of Anna, my partner, and me. In this video, I'll explain the Learn Easy syllabus and the number of levels in our program. In Learn Easy system, there are 9 levels. Each level is divided into 2. So, there's level 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, 2.2, 3.1, 3.2, and so on. After level 9.2, there's a special course called Advanced. Levels 1.1 and 1.2 follow a book. At this level, students meet the order a book provides. From level 2.1 onwards, we don't use just one book. Why? Simply because it becomes monotonous. The listenings and readings are always quite similar. Besides, not all units in a book are interesting. So, we have selected the material that throughout the years has proved to be effective. Each level is divided into 4 modules. Each of these 4 modules takes approximately 8 or 9 hours. So, each level, including tests, revision for tests, and business skills, takes approximately 45 hours. As you can see in the syllabus of level 2.1, there are 2 modules 1. One module is related to business English, and the other is related to general English. This means that students can choose the module they prefer according to their interests or needs. The grammar point is the same, but the vocabulary varies depending on the topic chosen. Thus, we make sure that the topic of the module is appealing to our students. Now, in our next slide, we can see the first part of the syllabus. As you can see in the first box, right before the content box, there's a box called Final Task. It is circled in red. A final task is a concrete activity that students will have to carry out once they have incorporated the content of the module. The final task can help them choose the topic that suits them best. We teachers present students with a final task before starting the module. Thus, we are setting the objective. Students know where we are going. They know what is expected from them. So, every lesson makes sense just because it's part of the process they need to go through to reach the objective set. In all the 0.1 levels, that is 2.1, 3.1, 4.1, 5.1, 6.1, 7.1, 8.1 and 9.1, the first module is called Getting Started. You can see it circled in green. In this module, there are no options. Actually, in the content box, there's a list of different structures. We teachers are supposed to check whether students can use those structures well when speaking. So, for example, in 2.1, we have to check that students can use the verb to be, have got, there is, there are, simple present, present continuous, and can. So, let me show you in our next slide how we can check this. One lesson of the Getting Started module, we may bring an activity like this one. We can ask our students to find 3 things in common with their mates related to sports ability, physical appearance, routines on weekends. With this activity, you'll be checking how students can use the structures listed in the content box. Can for sports ability, be and have got for physical appearance, simple present for routines on weekends. You may also take a listening and you may prepare questions on the listening for students to discuss. Those questions should encourage students to use the same four structures so that you collect more instances to check how well students can use those structures. When you spot a structure that students need to work on, you can look at the syllabus and you'll find some material to work on that specific structure. For instance, if students need to work on the use of can, you can see that the purple arrow is showing the material you can use. Then, you do the same with the structures left. Each lesson of this Getting Started module should be aiming at testing approximately 3 structures. This module should take the same as the other modules, 8 or 9 hours, including the final task. Now, this module, the Getting Started module, is totally different from the other ones. In the other ones, we will be teaching. In this module, we are mainly checking that students can use the structures listed. So, to round off, in this video we have focused on the Learn Easy levels and syllabus. We have seen there are 9 levels divided into 2 and an advanced level. Also, I've mentioned that there are 4 modules per level and that there are 2 number 1 modules, 2 number 2 modules, 2 number 3 modules and 2 number 4 modules. One module is related to General English and the other one is related to Business English. Students choose the one they prefer. The grammar content is the same and the vocabulary content varies according to the topic chosen. We've also seen that each module has a final task that students are supposed to carry out at the end of the module, but they are presented with the final task before starting the module so that they can perceive where we are heading for. Well, that's the end of my talk. I hope this has been clear to you. If you have any queries, you can contact us by mail or phone. Thank you for listening. Bye.